Refrigeration and Air Condition Technician Online Lecture Week 1 Part 3. History of Refrigeration and Air Conditioning. Development of refrigeration. Most food kept at room temperature spoil rapidly. This is due to rapid growth of bacteria. At common refrigeration temperature about 39 degrees Fahrenheit, bacteria grow quite slowly. Food at this temperature will survive much longer. Refrigeration preserves food by keeping it cold. Other important uses of refrigeration include air conditioning, beverage cooling, and humidity control. Many manufacturing processes also use refrigeration. By 1918, Kelvinator produced the first automatic refrigerator for the American market. Fast freezing to preserve food for extended period was developed about 1923. Automatic refrigeration unit for the comfort cooling parts of air conditioning appeared in 1927. Due to tremendous growth in technology, by 1990, all areas of refrigeration and air conditioning were using microprocessor control systems. The purpose of this system is to increase reliability and efficiency of the heating and cooling units. By 1990, the automobile air conditioner became as standard as the automatic transmission. Function, use, and specifications of refrigeration, tools, instrument, and equipment. Flaring tool with yoke. It is used for making different sizes of layers of copper tubes. It has two parts: flaring block, yoke. Flaring block consists of two parts in which forming holes of different size or tubing. These parts are clamped together with using nuts and bolts. The face of each hole is cut out 45-degree angle sheet to produce a flare, die or cone. In yoke, rotate against the flare sheet. Tube cutter. Small diameter annealed copper tubes are used in most refrigeration work. Tube cutter is used to cut these tubes. It consists of a V block against which the tube rests and an adjustable round table of carbon steel which cuts the tube. After placing the tube in V block, blade is adjusted and tube cutter is revolve the tube and cut the tube. Some tube cutters are equipped with reamer for removing the burr at the cutting end of the tube. Its size depends upon the maximum diameter of the tube which it can cut. Pipe bending tool. There are external coil spring bending tools where the external spring is designed to be used near the ends of tubes. A lever type tube bender is used to form bends neatly and accurately without buckling the tubing. These tools while form bends upon 180 degree in the continuous operation. The forming wheel is calibrated to show the degree of bend attained. Each of these tools is used with one sizing bending. Swagging tools. Swagging is a means of shaping copper tubing so that operation is accomplished with a punch type or screw type swagging tool. The tubing is clamped into flaring block and the specially designed punch is hammered into the tubing, swagging or expanding the end so that it will fit over the end of another piece of tubing. Pressure gauges. It is used to check the pressure of refrigerant in refrigeration unit. There are high pressure vacuum and compound gauges. A pressure rise in Bourdon tube makes it tend to straighten. This movement will pull in the link which will turn the gas sector counterclockwise. Pointer shaft will then turn clockwise to move the needle. Most popular gauges have 2.5 dial and are connected into refrigeration system with 1/8 inches male pipe thread. Compound gauge. It is measure both pressure and vacuum. It is usually calibrated from 0 to 30 Hg and from 0 to 200 psig. Thermometer. The most common thermometer scales are Celsius and centigrade scale and Fahrenheit. The two temperatures determine the calibration of thermometer. The temperature of melting ice, the temperature of boiling point. Tachometer, vacuum pump and air compressor. Tachometer. Mechanic must know how to measure the speed of rotating electrical machines. The speed of rotating machine is measured in two ways: direct method, contact method, indirect, non-contact method. In the direct method, two types of instruments as stated below are used for measuring speeds: revolution counter and stopwatch. Tachometer. Hence, tachometer is used to directly measure speed. The speed is directly shown by needle over calibrated dial. Tachometers are of two types: analog type and digital type. Both are employed to measure the speed of compressor motor, pump motor, fan motor, and other revolving parts. Knowing the RPM of the motor, we can easily judge the efficiency of the motor. We have reached to the end of part 3. To study further, please watch lecture on week 2.